Can we just talk about the amount of women dying in the hands of men? Today, I want to talk about domestic violence. I am absolutely sick and tired watching another woman being murdered by her husband. Especially women from African descent. I'm Zimbabwean background, and recently, if you haven't seen, there's been a story of a Zimbabwean man that unalived his wife and his 2 children, and on top of that managed to get on a plane all the way to Zimbabwe and then went to South Africa, where he was later caught. I am livid, to say the least. These men are getting away with it all the time. This is a normal thing. A lot of women, especially from Zimbabwe, are literally losing their lives to their husband. There was another story of a Zimbabwean man that chased his I don't know if it was his girlfriend or his partner at the time, onto the street and took her life onto the street. Why is this happening? Why is this happening in the UK as well? Even back home, it's happening. Why? What kind of spirit is that? I feel so angry, guys, even making this video to talk about this. I feel really sad and angry about it, because it's like, again, it's a man, you know? I see a lot of men commenting saying, oh, it's not all men, but it's always a man. It's always a man that manages to harm a woman. Why? What happened to protecting women? What happened to protecting a black woman, a white woman, an Asian, whatever, a Chinese woman? What happened to that? I am so sick and tired of this domestic violence that's going on, and I think this story really, really affected me. You're a father, a businessman, a respectable man in the community. Some of these people are in church. They're in churches, but they're going around, they're putting their hands on women. They're taking this poor... It's scary now being in love. I'm telling you, it is so scary now being in a relationship with a man, because this is how it ends. And you know what really bothers me? Most of these men that are going around taking these people's lives, they don't even have the guts to harm themselves. They don't have the guts. They don't have the audacity, right? They run around trying to find an... Where did this guy think he was gonna go? Where did this guy think he was gonna go? He managed to take a flight. He thought, oh, if I go to Africa, then I'm going to be safe. It's like you've destroyed even your little girls' life, the lives that haven't started. I just want to say to this video, I just want to say something. If you're watching this and you're a woman or a girl or whatever, and you're in a safe relationship, you're in a relationship that you feel like, I don't feel safe, or this person puts hands on me, or this person makes threats, or, you know, you just feel like there's something off, please don't wait until it's too late. And I'm sure this woman that got unalived, I'm sure she didn't even think. I'm sure the last thing she thought was that man taking her life. I'm sure she didn't even imagine that he would do that. Later on to take... Oh, it's so heartbreaking. The only thing I can describe this is it's spiritual. Somebody that actually is capable of planning, of thinking it through, of taking someone else's life and planning an escape. It's spiritual. There's nothing about mental health about this. There's nothing about, oh, it was a moment of madness. No, it's demonic. Let's call it what it is. I think we need more help. Women need more help in order for them to feel safe. Women are not protected. Even when it comes to issues around rape, you know? Women have to almost prove like, oh, this happened to me. I was attacked by a man again, you know? And most of the people that we go and try and report these crimes to are men. So who is going to protect us? Who is going to protect women in this world? We have to work. We have to give children to these men. We have to, you know, give our lives. We have to cater to them. And then this is the price that a woman has to pay. This is the price that a woman has to pay if she decides that she chooses herself, if she decides that she doesn't want to be in this marriage, if she decides that she's choosing herself, then she has to pay with her life. This is wicked. I am so sorry to the family of this woman. I am so sorry to the friends of these little young girls. I am so sorry to like any woman that has had to suffer in the hands of men. But I think as women, we need to start choosing ourselves. We need to start walking away at the first sign of a red flag. And I'm sure we do this because there's a lot of other stories of women that have actually walked away, but the man has followed them and taken their lives in their own house. I know one of my friend, her best friend, her husband took her own life in her house when she was asleep. It's disgusting. And what do they get? They just get a prison sentence. And you know the prisons in UK, they're almost like luxury. You're in there, you have a television, you get to use the gym, you get to socialize, you get to have a hot meal. But what about the lives of the people that you have dismantled? Like, I almost think like prison is not enough punishment for people that do this. Prison is not enough. Prison doesn't bring back what's happened. Yes, justice will be served. Then what? Like when I'm watching this story of this man that fled to South Africa, I'm thinking, okay, you're going to be brought back here. You're going to have a court. You're going to be trialed. And they're still going to have to respect your human rights. They still have to treat you like a human. And then you go to prison. And then what? Does that bring that woman back? Does that bring those two little girls back? It doesn't. It is getting ridiculous, the amount of men doing this to women. It's always a man. It's always a man. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if you're watching this video and you're in your house and you're thinking, my man would never. I'm sure those women, they never thought their man would ever. But these things are happening and they're real, and it's very frustrating. And being from Zimbabwe, I hate this for us. I hate that our men who are supposed to protect us are doing this to us. It's any type of man. It's a pastor. It's your pastors that are preaching in church. There was, like a couple of years ago, there was a Ghanaian pastor, I think in America. He unalived his wife. It's pastors. It's people in the community that you people respect. If you have brothers, if you have male figures in your family, please have these discussions with them. You know, when a woman says no, when a woman wants to walk away, when a woman has had enough, a woman's choice has to be respected. And she doesn't have to pay the price with her life. It's so sad. And I think I'm so traumatized. Obviously, I lost my sister last year as well. And I think this story really touched me. It really bothered me, and I just wanted to talk about it, and I just wanted to share this video, you know, with my fellow women. If you're watching this, please, if you're in a domestic violence relationship, if that man puts his hand on you, if that man spits at you, if that man talks down on you, if that man pushes you, if that man threatens you, if that man beats up your kids, if that man even picks up a weapon and threatens you with it, walk away, run, leave. Protect yourself, because it surely looks like, you know, the police department, it surely looks like every time a woman reports some of these things, nothing is done about it. So we have to protect ourselves, and all we can do is run as far as you could, walk away, leave before you pay the price of your life. And I'm sure this beautiful woman with her kids, they didn't deserve this. Nobody deserved this. Nobody. And this is going to just be another story until something else happens. Until when? Enough is enough. Women need to be protected. Women need to feel safe. This is not okay. I am so sorry, and I'm hurt for this family. And I just pray that the souls of these three beautiful human beings, God will just receive it. And I pray that, you know, their family members, they find some sort of peace in all this madness. If you're watching this and you're in a similar situation where you don't feel safe, please leave. Please don't wait until it's too late. Please share this video with anyone that you know that might need it. And if you're a woman watching this, or a girl, please stay safe. Please look after yourself. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.